Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got another spicy deck list here for you. So we tried out Yoda Red, and I want to give Yoda Green a try. My wife has currently switched to green because she thought it was really cool, and I'm very interested in what she does, so I'm interested to see what this deck's about. We did get to play a game off camera, and it was against Cad Bane Tarkin Town, and we ended the game with 1 damage on our base when we took them out. So, deck obviously has some legs, right? So, to start it off, we've got some Timely Interventions, some Yoda's Lightsabers. We're not on the full package of the blades, but it is there to be good. We've got some Yaddles, some Nightsister Warriors, some Gungis. The Resupply is super good, being able to get to the Yoda flip turn really quickly. Seems pretty good. Also, you just play this on 3. You're on 5. You can You're My Only Hope into Luke, Kelleran. Seems pretty good. We got some Yodas, General's Blade, Obi-Wan Kenobis, Blue Leaders. Only 2 You're My Only Hope in this deck because you're not really hyper-focused on using Yoda's front ability. You're more or less trying to just ramp, put out some stuff, out aggro or out tempo the opponent. We've got some Itinerant Warriors, some Fell the Dragons, some Bright Hopes to deal with the space, kind of muck it up a bit. Bright Hope is still very good until rotation. We've got Chirrut, we've got Rival's Fall, Kelleran, U-Wing, Luke, and Yoda. And in the sideboard, we've got another Rival's Fall, another Fell, another Redemption, we've got 2 Redemptions, 2 Entrench, 2 Home One, and 2 Chewbacca. But there is some sense to, since we just have a good amount of removal in the main, just taking out the Rival's Fall and the Fell the Dragon in the side and playing Protect the Pod. I think that card is very good because if you just go Obi-Wan into Protect the Pod, you can deal 5 damage to something. That seems pretty good. Getting a Chirrut in play and then Protect the Pod seems really good. And also in the late game, you can Kelleran or Luke or Yoda and play Protect the Pod. Now you're dealing upwards of 7 damage to 9 damage to something, which seems super solid outside of the hard removal you have in the deck already. So let's jump into some games and we'll catch you there. Hello everyone, we're at it with some Yoda Green versus Han Solo. And this is a hand we can keep, that is for sure. Bright Hope's probably going to be solid in this game. So I guess we're just going to drop these 2 to be able to kind of do some cool stuff. Oh, we're up against Han Solo Red, not green. My apologies. We'll claim. Let's just kind of hope they don't have Bamboozle. That would be pretty sad. If they have Bamboozle, we're kind of effed out of this turn. Let's throw this here and hope to God they don't have Bamboozle. Or a Waylay. They don't. So let's jam. We can claim here. That's pretty fine. Sure, Kiadi Mundi. That's a pretty good sequence for them. Not gonna lie, that's really good. We're gonna be on 4. This will cost 1. Then we'll have this. So we drop a Luke, I think. We have initiative though, so that's pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and slam into the base while we can. For sure. I think we might save this Yoda's Lightsaber for the Yoda flip. Just go 3. Let's slam this down. And then what we can do is throw this here. Heal our base. And now we have some serious tempo. Sure. They'll go to 5. We'll claim. Sure, Cassian can come in and clean this up. That's cool, but then the Cassian's gone. Oh, resupply, huh? I'm waiting for them to put a Millennium Falcon in play with this. Do I even need the resupply? No. let's drop the resupply because I have the initiative here. So what I'm going to do is just crash into the base. Put it, and then now we can Luke. That's fine. Let's go ahead and just give this minus X, minus 3, minus 3. Now this isn't hitting for any damage. And we can still Yoda. Nightsister Warrior's not crazy here. Let's just go bottom. Sure, we'll claim. So we'll probably take out Gungi here. Yeah, that's fine. They could, yeah, they don't have a big play, but we are doing some things here, and I think we'll make them deal with Luke. Kind of regret getting rid of the other Luke here and the Kelleran. Kelleran would be super sweet here. Actually, no, we wouldn't even be able to drop it. So I think what we want to see this next turn. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Fel the Dragon isn't doing a whole lot here. We'll drop it. So I think what we should do is oh, they got rid of a Falcon. Huh. So what we should do is probably just crash into the base while we can. And then if we need to, we can use blue leader. I think that's fine. Pay to move it to the bottom, trigger ambush here. Now he can't like get back up to 7 to do like a Han attack. The unit. That's fine. Throw this to the bottom. We don't need that. That's fine. I get to claim. They're almost dead, so this is okay. Man, this is a tough choice because if they just put let's see. I think I don't really want to drop this Obi-Wan, but I think we have to. I have to be mindful of a Falcon coming into play. So let's just drop the Yoda for now. Sure. They'll probably name Bright Hope, which then I can still play Blue Leader, and that's fine. And if they name Blue Leader, I can just slam Bright Hope. So either way, it's fine. I'm not feeling too terrible here. So they named Blue Leader. Interesting. Well, I'll go ahead and just play out the Bright Hope. Yep, that's fine. We can go ahead and just deploy Yoda and get rid of the Millennium Falcon. And now we can crash, set up lethal. And since Blue Leader costs so much... Actually, I don't even think it matters. We'll just leave our hand, and that's game. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Holy smokes, this deck's got some legs. All right, we're back at it with some Yoda Green, and we've got Tarkin Town with a Saj. I would love to take the initiative. This is an okay hand. I'm not feeling super great about it. She flips on 6, so this Rival's Fall is definitely not going down. 2, 3, 4... I guess it's U and U for now. We'll start on here. They're not gonna be able to really deal with this. That's fine. They can't Tarkin Town it properly. That's still fine. Wish I could Bright Hope right now. That would be pretty cool. But let's go ahead. We just have our curve outside of a 5 drop here. So I think what I'm going to do is just slam 2 into the base. Can't believe they actually burned their Tarkin Town this early. That's wild. And before I drop this Yoda, I can probably... Resilient? Sure. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just drop the Yoda for now. Yep. And we will go ahead and... I want this Bright Hope. So we'll just put this on top for now. Because I want to have options for this next turn if they just... Sure, I'll claim. Sure. Yoda. Ooh. That's going to be so good in the late game. I need these Sentinels, dude. They're in this matchup 100%, right? What do we do? They could take down, which is a relevant thing here. I think we'll just go ahead and crash. I just want to be aggressive, right? They probably won't hit my base. Yeah, so I'll draw. And then we can go ahead and play down Chirrut. That's fine. They have nothing else to do. How likely are they to ping their thing? They might ping this. So we'll just go ahead and draw. I'll set Kelleran to the top. Sure. I get to claim here, which is cool. We're gonna be on 5. Man, I really want this Bright Hope. We have 3 Kelleran. We could drop it because Ewing can find it. That's fine. Let's just keep slamming while we can. And then my idea is if they don't play a space unit that's relevant this turn, we'll just not play Bright Hope until the following turn. But also, the turn they flip this onto something is Rivals Fall it, so it's not the end of the world. Sure. Let's go ahead and just play Yaddle. Sure. Let's play Yoda. Do I want to do that? I mean, sure, why not? Oh, dang. I didn't even realize that would happen. Okay. We'll put that... Ooh, that's tough. Put that to the bottom. I don't think I have action equity in order to pull that off. Alright. Now we can... do some fun stuff. I think the idea is go ahead, crash in here, restore 1, each other friendly Jedi restores. So now they're like kind of incentivized to hit the Yoda. They might just try to go 7 and 7. That's fine. Let's just go into base, restore. Yep. Did anything leave play this turn? It did not. So I'll just pass. I can't imagine that they claim here. They played Pillage. Interesting. So we'll get rid of this and then Bright Hope. That's fine. Pass. And now we can Rivals Fall this. Now we get to Yoda. I guess we'll put that on top. We'll drop General's Blade. That's fine. Okay. So now they're going to hit for 7, and that is going to be a problem. But they pillage me. That's brutal. Okay. Fine. Fine. Let's go ahead and crash into there. Restore. Each other friendly unit restores. Let's just go ahead and deploy Yoda. Trigger. We'll get rid of that. So if they power me here, I'll just get rid of little Yoda and draw a card. So let's crash, restore 3, crash, restore 2. And now we're feeling pretty safe. I'll just keep my hand until we get something of relevance. They could be running Super Laser Blast, but I highly doubt it. Now, I do have to worry about a Rival's Fall happening. Sure. Restore. Restore. And now they're just like dead on the next action. Resupply. Yep, and we'll just keep it. Especially with this Yoda now. They could pillage me again, but then they just die. And that's game. Holy smokes, this deck is sick. This deck is so sick. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, hello everybody. We're back. And we've got Yoda Green versus Phasma ECL. Let's see what we can do. This is a keep, for sure. For sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we get rid of? We already got rid of one Kelleran. Yikes. Alright, we'll drop a Yoda. I don't know how relevant this Fel the Dragon's going to be. But it could be. It could be. We're just going to resupply. They'll claim. Ooh. They've dealt damage. Okay. Okay. For each damage unit the defending player controls. Interesting. Let's go ahead and drop Yoda's Lightsaber. Could be sweet. I'm going to drop the Yoda's Lightsaber. I'm going to go ahead and play Chirrut. Sure. I will trigger. And then I will go ahead and attack, gain the force. Let's go ahead and put Fel on top. And I'll claim. Sure. We'll drop a U-Wing here because we have one in hand already. Oh boy. Let's see what we can do. Let's go ahead and play Itinerant Warrior. Use the Force and we'll heal 3 from the base. If they want to take out Chirrut here, that's fine. Sure. They have to go into there. That's fine. We'll go ahead and just crash. We're going to hit for 4. Fel's going to be cool. So I'll just put this on top for now. Claim. Yep, that's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah. Now, we have some options. I think we'll put Blue Leader down. So, we can do a few things here. I think first things first is we play... I think we crash here. I think that's probably better. Save the Fel for later in the game. Yep, and now we can use Yoda. Put this on top. We can pop pretty much anything. Let's go ahead and deploy Yoda. Please let me deploy Yoda. I'll trigger, and we'll get rid of the thing you just played. Sure, that's fine. We will U-Wing reinforcements, Bright Hope, and Obi-Wan. That seems... Ooh, wait, hold up. We can find Luke here. Yep, and then we'll get rid of this. Wait, I thought... Okay, never mind. It's fine. We'll still attack there. Restore 2. Pass. We can Yoda now, which is really, really sweet. So we'll drop the Yaddle for now. Mess that up a little bit. It's fine. That is fine. Let us play Yoda, trigger, heal 5, and we'll just get rid of you for now. We'll go ahead. No, we'll attack there. Restore 3. I will attack there. Attack there. Restore 2. Pass. We could drop the resupply here at this point. Yoda's going to be pretty sweet for the rest of this game. Yeah, go ahead. That's going to take out Luke, almost assuredly. And then we can play Luke, get rid of that as well. That's fine. Yep. So what we're going to do is get rid of this. And then we can actually straight up just... I could take care of this, right? It draws cards. No, we'll just slam into base and restore at this point. And now we're like really close to winning. We have like a lethal threat in play right now. They have to take care of the Luke. So they can kill my Yoda, but then Luke just comes in and kills. And that's game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. These were some fast games. Yoda green. I think that's where it's at now that Force Throw's gone. That's the conclusion I've came up with. Yoda green just has so much potential right now. So I think that's what we've came to find in these games, is that Yoda green better than Yoda red. If this is a deck that interests you, go ahead and leave a comment below. Also, I want to give a quick thing. I have a hyperspace foil Darth Vader Twilight from Legends of the Force that I want to give away, but I need to get to the 250 sub mark. So if we can get to the 250 sub mark, leave a comment below, sub to the channel, and we'll pick a random winner when that happens. Until then, give God some praise. We'll catch you guys in the next one. He is Yahweh. He is the life, the truth, the way. See ya.